In this brief video tutorial, we're going to look at setting up a team within Microsoft Teams and having a student simply join with a code. So when you're logged into your teacher's dashboard on your Office 365 homepage, go ahead and launch Teams. And when you open up Teams, you'll see the teams that you're a part of over here on the left side. But for this video, we're just focusing on joining teams and creating teams. So on the bottom left here, I'm going to go ahead and select Join or Create a Team. I'm going to create my team here. And in this window, there's 4 different options for types of teams. So for this, we're going to focus on classes, which it says teachers and students collaborating on group projects, assignments, and more. So a class team is something where a teacher would be able to have students work in the Conversations tab, share files, and most importantly, submit assignments digitally, and the teachers can score it right in here. So when I go ahead and select classes, the first thing it's going to do is ask me for a name. So for this, I'm just going to call this ELA period 1. You have the option of putting a description for your team, which I'm going to leave blank right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and select Next. Now, because I made a class team, it's going to open up to add people, and my choices of students and teachers. You could add a teacher, so if you, for example, had a co-teacher that you work with, you could add a co-teacher as an owner of the team. Students, if you wanted to manually add students, I could put in Jane Smith, I can put in John Smith, there he is, Jon, sorry about that. And I can go ahead and hit Add. And again, if you wanted to manually add all of your students, you would just pretty much search by their last name, and all the students in the organization with that last name will pop up here. And you can see over here by default, since they are students, it does not make them owners, it makes them members. And obviously there's more rights you have to control the team as an owner, not as a member. So after I have a few students added, I go ahead and hit Close. And now you can see here, here's my Home Teams page. I'm not going to get into all the functions and tabs. This is just setting up a team and joining with a code. But you can see I've added John Smith and James Smith to the team. But now if you had to add multiple students, which in the case of being in our position as middle school teachers or high school teachers, you would have lots of different students to add. You could also have the kids join using a code. And here's how you do this. You go to the right of your team name, go to the ellipses, and here you're going to go to Manage Team. And across the top, you're going to go to Settings. And one of the options on the settings is this option, Team Code. When I go ahead and select Team Code, it's going to generate a code for me. Now this code WC2TYS1 is specific just for my ELA period 1 team. So if I go to full screen, so if I had a class full of laptops or if I had the kids in a computer lab, I go full screen, this is what the teacher would display. So now while this code is displayed, the students would log on to their device, go to their Microsoft Office homepage, open up the Teams application, and then what they would do is go down to here where it says Join or Create a Team, and they're going to go into Join a Team with a code. They would put in the code that would be displayed on the board, simply hit Join Team, and now all the students that enter that code would be in, and it would recognize who they were because they're logged into their account. So John Smith and Jane Smith would be automatically added to my team using that code. So now hopefully you have an idea of how to create a team and have students join your team with a class code. If you have any questions, tech-related issues with Teams or any other Microsoft applications or websites, please feel free to reach out to me at my email, extension 85889, and Twitter handle is islip Tech-int. Have a great day.